today with our Farmers Pride Connections video series. Today we're going to visit our facility in Snyder, Nebraska. So today we're in Snyder at the Farmers Pride Lubricants Warehouse in Snyder, Nebraska. And with me today is Kip Voss. Kip is Farmers Pride's lubricants manager based here in Snyder. And today, Kip, we just kind of want to take a tour of our warehouse here. And so tell us a little bit about what goes on every day here at Snyder Warehouse.
Every day it's oil in, oil out.
Sure.
You know, as you guys came in today, we had a transport here unloading oil. We got in 6,500 gallons of oil. Some TMS, HTB, Indol 32. From there, we actually have a couple of trucks that go out on the road. We deliver bulk oil to farms, commercial accounts, and we also deliver packaged goods. We are what they call a Cenex lube terminal. Basically, we distribute the lubricants to other co-ops and everything pretty much in the eastern third of Nebraska.
Now, you said you got, as we got here, a delivery today. Mm-hmm. Tell us, where did that bulk delivery come from Cenex?
Actually, most of our oil comes out of Amarillo, Texas. Okay. We do get some synthetic products that actually come out of Minneapolis, but for the majority of them, the most part, they come out of Amarillo.
So tell me, does somebody make the lubricants for Cenex, or does Cenex own those plants and make it themselves?
Cenex owns the plants. They make their own.
Okay.
Yes. So
it's right from the manufacturer right here to Snyder, from Snyder to my farm or my business.
Correct.
You've got the delivery set up. All right, tell us about some other products you handle here that you distribute out of the warehouse.
One of the big ones right now is diesel exhaust fluid. We handle that basically in anything from 2.5 gallon jugs, 55 gallon drums on up to 330 gallon totes and bulk. We have the ability with our truck to bring you bulk DEF to your farm or business.
Some people refer that as DEF, right? DEF, same thing. So,
yep.
Now, how about other automotive products maybe related, like antifreeze?
We handle antifreeze. We've got several different types of antifreeze. It's not a common dump the green stuff in anymore. So it's getting pretty complicated, and we've got you covered on all of that you would need.
Now, I see you got big tanks back here that have got cages around them. That would be what size totes do you handle, totes of oil?
275 gallons is what those have. So.
All right, Kip, so we talked earlier about taking samples of the oil when you get it in. What do you got here with these, I'm going to call them test tubes, not quite, but what's the process you work with Cenex on the quality control?
These are the samples that we take. When the truck first comes in, we need to pull a sample of it, make sure that it's clear and the right color and looks like what we're supposed to get.
What is that product?
This is Indol 32.
What does that typically go into?
It's a hydraulic fluid.
That looks like water.
So yeah, it's very clear and clean. So
that's cool.
And then, you know, after we get it, we are required by Cenex to pull a sample out of our tank. So they get a sample of what is in there mixed with the product that we had previously. That goes back to Cenex. Okay. They test it, make sure everything's where it needs to be.
And there's a problem, they let you know.
Yes.
And if it's good, they let you know.
Yes.
Good to go.
Yep.
What is in the dark bottle there?
This is actually HTB. So I don't know if it shows up on the camera, but it's green. It's a tractor hydraulic fluid is what that is. So.
Okay, and that looks different than the Indol 32 basically because of why? There's a lot more additives and
more additives, right? It's a little different. This is just a basic hydraulic oil. This is for your brakes, hydraulics, transmissions. Okay. So.
And the other bottle is engine oil?
This is TMS 1540.
There you go. Kip, what's a couple of helpful tips on DEF in drums, and I guess probably in totes as well? I know keeping the DEF and the equipment clean is very important.
It is. It is. You don't want any impurities in there. You want to use the proper equipment to dispense it out of your tote or your drum. They say as much as like a teaspoon of aluminum can contaminate a 5,000 gallon load. So it's important to keep this stuff clean. All of our totes and drums are sealed. So we don't want you opening them. We labeled them that don't remove the seals. There's an RSV coupler that you can go in through. That'll allow you to pump the product out but not let anything in. So very important on that. If we get the seals cut or somebody cuts the seals, you forfeit your deposit, which is $65 on there. So it does add up pretty fast.
Basically the drum becomes
worthless to
worthless
us.
anymore.
Yeah.
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 Okay. So important stuff to remember about your DEF when it comes in drums or in your totes.
Correct.
So Kip, this year Farmers Pride made a big investment, or I should say last year, into a bulk delivery system with a new truck. Tell us a little bit about that truck and what its capabilities are.
Well, the new truck that we got, we're pretty proud of it because we designed it and it's built specifically for us. It has 3 pumping systems on it for oil alone, so we can do engine oil out of one pump. We do the green HTB out of another pump, and then all of our other hydraulic fluids go through the 3rd pump. So we're not intermingling and mixing and contaminating the oil.
Sure.
We also put a box on that truck so we can haul packaged goods at the same time. You know, if a guy needs a drum or something, we can throw that on. We also fitted it with a DEF pump or diesel exhaust fluid, so we can actually come out and with that truck, while we're pumping your oil, fill your DEF totes up at the same time.
Well, as you can see, the truck looks a little different than most trucks you see going up and down the road. What kind of comments have you received back from either the general public or the dealers or locations, the farmers, customers?
We get a few that, man, that's a funny looking truck, but overall, people are pretty impressed with it. I mean, it's an oil pumping machine. So compared to what we used to have, there's a big improvement. It's a lot more efficient for us.
I can see that being convenient if I want some bulk oil, but I need some packaged goods as well. You can drop off both products at the same spot rather than coming back next week and get me on the next route when you're back.
Correct.
There. Just do it
Correct.
one time. So thanks for taking a tour with us here in Snyder, Nebraska. And if you got any questions, just let us know. And so we'll wrap this up with our video connection series from Snyder, and we'll see you next time as we bring you more up-to-date stuff from Farmers Pride.